Good morning, good day, good night, everyone. DapperTetu here. Technically. Apologies for latency issues. Our stream has been going down several times because our internet is, busy. Let's put it that way. This teapot is very crowded. So, yeah, a lot of entities using the internet these days. Oh, that's right. You don't actually know who I am yet, do you? Well, I already said I'm DapperTetu, but that's kind of half the story. With that, let's go on into the live feed. In 3, 2, 1. Howdy, howdy! Oh, I'm not there yet. One sec, let me just... There we are. Hello. Pleased to meet you. We haven't met before. Well, technically we have, but in my first form. This is, I think this is the form that I'm gonna stick with for now on. While I do like being an owl, sometimes it's kinda hard to play games, or draw when you have to deal with feathers. So, with this, I believe a bio is due. Here we are. I am Daphen Tetu. That's my true name, Daphen. I go by Dapper because I'm quite a dapper gentleman, aren't I? My pronouns are he, him. My occupation is actually a shape-shifting immortal owl who's trapped in a sentient teapot and its PC for some. Hence the latency issues. When the teapot has latency issues, I have latency issues. It's very infuriating. Anyway, I happen to like coffee, tea, chatting, remaining chill, of course, and art. So yeah, that's me. I dislike being trapped in this teapot and its PC. Oh, don't mind that little help letter. I certainly didn't write that. No sir, that wasn't me. I'm quite curious about many things, such as how a magical owl, such as myself, gets trapped in a teapot, much less a sentient one that puts me under house arrest. Because I've been in it for so long, it is my home. So, yeah. Call it a jail, call it a resort, call it house arrest. Whatever you will. It is my home. And my prison. And everything in between. So yeah. I also like anime. So yeah, slice of life, please. So let's see. That's all my introduction, actually. There's not much to me, as you can see. I am just a humble little shapeshifter. Oh yeah, that's right. We're going to do some Animal Crossing. I gotta cross the animals. So without further ado, let's go on there. Hello. Thank you, Official Sower. It is I, Daphen Tetu. Yeah, this actually took 3 days to make? And not really 3 days, more like an hour per night. So it took max maybe 3 hours, 4 hours at most. Because I would do 1 hour at night and then go to bed, and then another hour, and then go to sleep. So yeah, this has actually been pretty fun. I have to make more emotes, I assume, with this form. But yeah, this is me. Oh. Looks like he's trying to catch a scorpion. That can't be good. Anyway. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that little guy, because, not really a big fan of scorpions. No sir. I made this model to be pretty chill, because he doesn't really have any facial features that make him, like, terribly angry. This is, like, the most he can do. Because that's all I really want to show. I'm not an angry guy. Good evening, everyone. Right now in Tetu Day, it's 11:54 p.m. on Sunday, May 15th, 2020. Don't really have big any news, wow. It's the start of a new week, and I hope it lives up to each and every one of your expectations. Well then, Isabel signing off. Goodbye, Isabel. Yes, I did, actually. Yeah, it's... Like, the entire process was, there's a scorpion. Let me climb out of here. Oh, that's right, my Joy-Con is starting to have the dreaded Joy-Con drift. See? I could replace it with the backup Joy-Cons that we have, but I haven't taken them out of the box. So, yeah, we're just kind of stuck with this at the moment. Yeah. I didn't think it'd be this soon. Well, then again, we've had the Switch for quite a few Christmases. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. Our internet's kind of going oofy right now. The teapot and all its prisoners are using it. I keep insisting they should stop watching Netflix, but oh no, they want to watch the Great British Baking Show and all the teas that they produce. Consider cannibalism, being a teapot and all. Oh, who's here? Oh, Wisp. Did anybody watch, there's an animator on YouTube that does a lot of good, Animal Crossing, animations. And they released a new one this week, or last week. And it was really incredible. Unfortunately, I don't remember their name. All I know is that it starts with a D. Like DapperTetu. Can't believe it. I mean, I did suspect it, but to think ghosts are really, really real. Oh, Dapper. Please do not startle me like that. My heart nearly stopped. And there goes my spirit again. Yep, the 3D ones. Their remarks on Wisp were very on point. They're like, oh, he gives away garbage. But he's a good guy. So, we forgive him. Great. Can't go around looking like this. What should I do? I'm so sorry to ask, but is there any chance you check me my spirit again, please? Otherwise I'll be stuck like this the rest of my life. Oh, go figure. Can't even think about it. Please, I promise there'll be a nice reward in it for you. Now let's see here. There are 5 pieces. Damn. Yes, he just has social anxiety. Everyone's a ghost to him. Might as well just keep this net out. Oh, that's right. The Nook's store will be closed. So if my net breaks, I'm just gonna have to make it. Oh, she's up late. The squirrel's here. Not a big fan of the squirrel. There we go. Oh, it's kind of cold. Can you actually use pieces of his spirit for anything? Actually, I really thought about that before. Can you make furniture out of his flesh? His ghost flesh? I don't think I want that thought anymore. Oh, that's right, they added Cap in. See, it's been too long since I've played Animal Crossing. There are just certain things that I shouldn't have forgotten, that I have. And yeah, there's a ton of weeds everywhere. Oh, and just so that we cross this off, my model's not high. The whites in his eyes are just not white. Hello, asking Fora. Welcome, welcome. Daphen Tetu here. Or, I go by Dapper as well. This is actually my latest model. Nice of you to join me. Right now we're looking for pieces of Wisp. He done goofed on us again and exploded into 5 Wisp pieces, so we gotta find them. I'm doing great. How are you? You know, the bell dinging reminds me of, if you've seen Professor Layton in the Eternal Diva, it reminds me of the Song of the Sea, I think they call it. Also, the Song of the Stars. The whole da 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 da. That song. That's definitely not how it goes. It's not a person going da 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 da, but close enough. Nice. Only 2 left to go. Thank you so much for joining. We are on the hunt. Oh, by the way. Night in the woods. I really need to play that game again. Technically we should probably do a new playthrough of it, because I missed a lot of things with my first time. And, yeah, I feel bad. We didn't get to see Germ. And he's one of the greatest characters in the game. Very underrepresented. Unrepresented in the fanbase, I should say. He's very overlooked, but he's a great character. Also, if you've never been to my island before, this is... it's the island, alright. It's full of animals. Animal Crossing. Also, very big note. I am very chill. I don't really... Oh, he's using the playground! Nice! It's been so long since I've seen an animal here. All the residents avoid this playground. I was gonna demolish it and everything. But finally, someone's using it. Oh, let me just put that up real quick. Stinky! I'm glad Stinky's using it. Good job, Stinky. I'm proud of you. Hey, anybody ever say you look like Dapper? Oh, it is you! Hey, next time you run off to some super secret fitness camp, don't forget me! Not that I need it. Check out my abs through my sweatshirt and my biceps. And, oh, actually, we can't compare muscles later. Welcome back, Dapper. Stinky. Don't say that in public. Anyway. Let's see. Is he in the Zen Garden? No. By the way, happy Zen Garden. Makes me so happy. Well, peaceful. Not meant to make you anything, except peace. So we got 2 more pieces of wisp to find. Oh, that's right, I miss, Red's boat. It was here a little while ago, but we missed it. Oh well. We'll catch him one day. I want my fraud art. And the real stuff too, of course. But yeah, thank y'all for hanging out with me. I'm kind of leaving that mailbox on red. Or unread. I want to catch him so bad. Anyway. I don't have any room in my pockets, as you can see. Or at least not a lot. So, opening up that mailbox just opens up problems at the moment. Is his spirit up here? I chop down this mountain. If it's the last thing I do. Definitely gotta clean up all these weeds. There's plenty to do here. On DapperTetu. Excuse me. On... Tetute. Yes, Tetute. That is the island name. Where is his spirit? So, how have you been, Official Sore? Hope you're doing good. And same to you, Asking Fora. I hope y'all are having a great day, good night, or a great whatever. Let's see. check by the coffee shop. Oh, that's right. Brewster's came in. So he's gonna be in the museum now. That's gonna be exciting. I've never actually seen the cafe before. In person, I mean. We moved him in. Like, we found Brewster on an island and invited him to ours. But, I haven't actually stepped foot in the cafe. Because for the longest time, we have this one. Built it myself. Like a nice little, Jittery Joe's Starbucks feel. And here, we were going to build a bridge. But it looks like we were indecisive on the bridge design. As it tends to be the case. But yay, we found the spirit. No! I'm back! No! Okay, it's coming back. It's coming back. Okay. Places, everyone. Okay, it's not coming back. Places, everyone. We're going places. No, it's going places. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Almost there. Okay. Whew. That took longer than it should have. Okay, there's one more to go. Hopefully that one will be somewhere nearby. What? Okay. Oh, there it is. We'll just wait for it to blow over here. Or not. Why would it place itself over a river? Let me see if I can vault over there. Yeah. Yeah, I would never have seen this. There it goes. It'll come back. It always comes back. Right? Oh, there it goes. Quickly, quickly. No, no. Okay. Oh, maybe I should keep him. For all the trouble he put me through. Nah, we're gonna give him back. That's what a good person does. A good little island representative. On this proud island of Tetu. Yes. Also, little lore. That's where my name came from. Tetu was, the little island that I made first. And then when it was time to stream, I was like, oh, what should I go by? Let's just go for DapperTetu. Yeah, let's go for that. Oh, you did it! You found all the pieces of my spirit. Come on, hand them over. Hurry. Perfect. That's all 5 pieces. Ta-da! Congrats. Back to normal. Phew, thank goodness. And thank you! I feel wonderful. Oh, right. I need to give you the reward I promised. What's it going to be? Oh, I know. Flooring. Everyone loves flooring. Wow. I'm floored by your generosity. But I can get you something you don't have yet. Or I can get you something expensive. So, what's it going to be? Expensive. Okay, you got it. So we're looking for something a little on the expensive side, huh? Not that great at judging the value of items, so I'm totally sure if this item's worth a lot, but here, have some arabesque flooring. I'll put this in your item in your pocket, okay? Let me see. I hope my pat's going to get here. Until then, farewell. Goodbye. We might as well see what it looks like. That cockroach might be back in my house. Scary times. Scary time. Yep, there he is. Pat. Sorry. Sorry, friend. pretty nice. I think I like it. Doesn't quite match. Maybe it'll be good in the... Oh, that's right. Heyo, Plucky is here. Mind if I come in? I didn't say yes or no, but come on in. Don't mind if I do. Hey, what's up? Hello, Plucky. How's it going? I was just walking by your place and I thought I'd drop in. How you doing? That's right, she's a little country. Country's good. I enjoy country. It's a very fun accent to do. And of course I'm gonna go all Foghorn Leghorn. You hungry? I brought you a peach. Dig in. Aw, that's very on point. Thank you. Thank you, Plucky. Oh. Hello, Mystify. Mystify. Sorry, I butchered your name. Sorry about that. If you crush all the roaches in your house and your player does a little animation, all the bugs will be gone forever. Oh. Nice. That's actually kind of interesting. Thank you. Thank you for that tidbit. And welcome, welcome. Daphen Tetu here. I also go by Dapper. Nice to meet you. How's it going, Plucky? Wow! Wait, country. Country. Let me channel my country. Wow, that's not... Yeah, close enough. Wow, nice! Where'd you get an ironwood chair? I love the whole wood grain vibe of everything, Cheeky Poo. It even smells cool! Don't get splinters while you're smelling the wood, please. That would be terrible. Anyway, there might be another roach in here. So let me see if that advice pays off. Then again, it might be only one roach. Yep, only one. Do 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 do. I'm just being a nerd. So, how's it going, Mystify? Hope you're doing well. Thank you again for that, tidbit. Wow, I totally lost track of time. Guess I should take off soon. Let's hang some more. Fine, fine. You know I can't say no to you. I'm down, keep chilling together, Cheeky Poo. Eat this peach right in front of her face. Because she gave it to me. It was nice. My character probably hasn't eaten in several months, so he's good to eat a peach. Unfortunately, I haven't really touched Animal Crossing in a little while, hence the roaches and weeds everywhere. Life kinda got in the way, and again, being trapped in a teapot. Sometimes they'll respawn if you leave and re-enter the room. Let's try that. Up for a game, backbeat? Sure. Okay, we're gonna play a game of high card, low card. Yeah, who needs rules anyway? Okay, if you win, you'll take home a revolving spice rack. Spices. Let me just grab you a card. There we are. And we're starting off with a 3. Now to pull another. Okay, got the next card. You're up. Is this card higher or lower than 3? Probably higher, because, come on, it's 3. I'll eat my words if it's lower. Yeah, well, let's see about that. Big 7, way to guess. Winning like the rock star you are. Guess that means I gotta give up my revolving spice rack, huh? Well, here you go, Cheeky Poo. Ooh, that got me seriously revved up. We definitely gotta play again sometime, Cheeky Poo. Yes, let's. I want all the spice racks. Oh, you redesigned your island. Nice. Yeah, I'm not that dedicated to do that. I am very chill, and I kind of like my island as it is. I definitely want to do some renovations to a certain part, but I'm not quite sure what to do yet. So it's just kind of an empty piece of land at the moment. Plus, I gotta build a bridge to it, so it's definitely not used at the moment. Oh, let me move the chat real quick. Just that we can see better. There we go. Sure. Let me see if I can pull it up. Miles, Apologies, it has been a long time since I played Animal Crossing. Okay, so before we had Brewster show up in the museum, I had a cafe right next to the museum that I built outside. Very much like a Starbucks. So there's that, right outside the museum. But right there, with the backwards sea looking lake, that area is completely empty. So what I can do is fill in that lake and do something with that entire piece of land. And I'm not entirely sure what to do. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're very nice. I enjoy every single one of them. Even Ricky. I've been trying to have Ricky move for a long time, but I'm used to him now. He's the old grouch of the island, and I enjoy him now. So he gets to stay. Meanwhile, Ketchup, my favorite, has been trying to move since day one, and I refuse to let her go. she's just so adorable. I can't let her leave. Stinky! Yeah, Stinky, he's the best. I enjoy him. He's very buff for a very slim cat. And then Teddy recently moved in. And so did... So, Lyle? Yeah, she recently moved in, too. Flurry... I'm trying to think of the original two characters that moved in with me. I think my first two characters were Stinky and Plucky. I think they were the first two that came along on the island trip. So they have been longtime residents of Tetu. But yeah, speaking of Plucky, how you doing? I know it's kinda bad manners to show up out of the blue like that. The look on your face was worth it though, Cheeky Poo. Thanks. I love house invasion. Then again, our characters do it all the time. We just barge into Animal Crossing villagers' houses and be like, "Oi, what you got? Do you have any peaches?" I think my island's fruit was originally oranges. And yeah, like every other Animal Crossing player, we just barge into other islands and take their fruit and plant them on ours, so that we can be a whole collective island. I think I'm gonna head out soon. This was a lot of fun, Cheeky Poo. Thank you. Thanks for coming, Plucky. Bye, Plucky. I love you. So, do you enjoy Animal Crossing on your own time, or do you stream it as well? I mean, I'm not really like an Animal Crossing streamer. I just happen to be playing it right now. Also, Tanuki. Doo-doo-doo. Anyway. I gotta chop down this tree. It served its purpose well. It was a money tree, so it wasn't really gonna bear any more money for me. And it was in the way. Bye-bye. There we go. Might as well gather up all these weeds while I can. That'd be a nice little adventure. Oh yeah, here's my orchard. We got just about all the fruits here. Even pears. Well, that sounds like fun. What games did you use to stream? I happen to be very on and off myself. Aside from being trapped in a teapot and its PC with latency issues, I am also a student. So, yeah, definitely got a lot of things going on. I hope you had fun while you streamed, though. It's not always about the... or at least for me, I don't really care about how high the viewer count is. Because, you know, I'm just a very small streamer. So I just kind of stream, and if anybody likes to hang out with me, then that's great. It's a win-win. Because being stuck in a teapot is lonely business. Oh, also, Playground. Hi, Playground. As I said earlier, none of the villagers use this playground when I'm around. So I'm actually very happy that Stinky's using it. Because I was on the verge of tearing it down. And doing something else here. Oh, first-person shooters, nice. Apex, Fortnite. Good stuff, good stuff. I'm too chill for those kind of games. I am too slow and chill for those games. So I would just die every second and be like, oh, he got me. Or, oh, she got me. Whoopsies. Oh, where's the point again? Oh, it's on the other side of the map. Okay, well, I'm going to explore this way. I would be the worst streamer for first-person shooters. Well, I definitely appreciate you watching me play Animal Crossing and just gathering weeds. Like a good little villager. By the way, this isn't my usual form, but this is definitely the form that I want to take from now on. Before, I was an owl, hence my bio, which I gotta update soon, actually. I have to update my About tab, because I did like a little presentation of who I am exactly. So yeah, hello, Mystify. Sorry, pronouncing your name. I am Daphen Tetu, shapeshifting immortal owl who's trapped in a sentient teapot and its PC for some reason. When it has latency issues, I have latency issues, and it's a whole fun cycle. I like coffee, tea, chatting, remaining chill, and doing art. And I loathe being stuck in this teapot, but what can you do? It's home. Now back to the show. Yes. Yeah, smaller streamers are actually really nice. They kind of go against the grain when it comes to like a typical Twitch streamer. Like what comes to mind is someone who's like very loud or very, you know, thank you for the sub, thank you for the bits, da 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 da. Which is good. I mean, it's very good for them. And I guess they're really fun to watch. But smaller streamers, they each have their own personality. And that's really enjoyable to see. Like, everyone kind of approaches streaming differently. Yeah, sorry, I went on a little rabbit trail there. Yeah. So let's see, it looks like that we've been streaming for 36 minutes. We definitely had a lot of internet troubles earlier. So, we've been trying to stream for, I think for 50 minutes, almost an hour. But we had a few hiccups earlier. Let's see, we definitely have some weeds up there that I need to gather. I'm gonna check the other end of the island real quick. Bye, Rose. So it looks like we already did the weeds up here. That's good. Now we can go up to this little island up here. This little mountain. There we go. Probably gonna run out of pocket room pretty soon. Oh yeah, here's our Tetu test space program. It hasn't taken off yet. We're still stuck on Earth. Which is fine. Imagine Animal Crossing in space. How crazy would that be? Tom Nook has gone too far if he thinks he can get to space. He must be stopped. Oh, goodness. Woohoo! I found the mother lode. Do some people farm these? I'll get that balloon. But yeah, do some people farm the weeds so that they can continue selling them to Fern? I think that's his name. Fern? Let's see. Oh, an inflatable bird ring? Okay. Alright. Glad I got that out of the sky. Okay, no, it's not a spider. It's just more than beetles. Oh, a tiger beetle. Nice. Thank you all so much for joining. Daphen Tetu here. I also go by Dapper. Nice to meet you. I didn't mean to pick those roses. Sorry about that. Right now, we are weed collecting. Because I haven't been on my island for a very long time. I think we're gonna keep a few of them out. Just so that we can get bugs that like the weeds. Besides, I am definitely gonna run out of pocket room. See? We're already at 99 here, 79 here. Good stuff. So I think that's all of the weeds up here. I'm gonna leave those by that little nugget over there. Just so that we can have those bugs. There we go. Ah. Those stragglers. I'll get you. There we go. How's it going, Plucky? Bye, Plucky. Oh. that fish doing? Is that even a fish? That's a fish. Where's my fishing rod? Oh, that's right, I broke it. Ugh. That's no good. Oh, it's a turtle. Gotcha. I don't think I need a turtle. I'm good. Yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. I'm just a chill streamer, doing the chill midnight hour things on Animal Crossing. Also, if we haven't met before, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, let's just toss all the weeds in here. The little nooklings are gonna open it and be like, why? They're just gonna open this box and be like, why do we have so many weeds in here? Why do we have a bunch of weeds, a bunch of sticks, some roses, tiger beetle, and a rock? And then they're gonna think of me and just go, oh, right. Let's talk to the villagers before we log out for the day. Let's see. This is Barbara. Oh, Dapper. It seems like ages since the last time we talked. It must have been about 2 months ago now. It's hard not to take that personally, my dear. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Life. Business. Crazy business. I think Stinky's still at the playground. Go check on him. I just dashed that rose. Sorry about that. Oh no, Stinky's in his house. I'm not gonna break and enter. I am above that now. For now. I would talk to Tom Nook and Isabel, but all they want is business. They don't really chat that much. I kinda wish they did. A little more chat options beside business. Oh, Plucky's watering. Good for her. You keep coming up to me and not saying much. Did something happen? Do you need to talk about it? Let's stop for a chat. I got this weird feeling earlier, like a lukewarm wind whooshing through me. It was, kind of refreshing, really. You don't think it was a ghost, do you? I mean, if it was, I certainly would like a happy ghost. But still, creepy. I think the squirrel went back to his house, too. Oh, Ketchup's here. How's it going, Ketchup? Dapper? Why weren't you talking to me even though you were around? Wait, have you been practicing your dancing skills in secret? As like, a surprise for me? Well, I'll pretend to be très surprised when you finally bust some moves. Aw, that's why I love you, Ketchup. There's a squirrel. Dapper, can I bend your ear for a bit? I've been thinking about moving on. Is he finally moving? It's not that I hate this place or nothing. Nah, just the opposite. I think I'm getting too comfortable. I want to broaden my horizons, test myself by going elsewhere. Guess I'm the adventurer in short. Oh, this is tough. Because I've been wanting him to move for years now. And now that he actually wants to move, I feel... That is a weird feeling. I'll leave it up to you. You, viewer. Yes, you. Should he move or should he stay? Should he move or should he stay? There is no right or wrong answer. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, so should he stay or should he go? That sounds like a song in the making, because I'm sure it is. I think he's going to go. I want him to broaden his horizons. I want him to live a happy life. So go out there and good luck. It's still a bit early for goodbyes, but I want to let you know you've been a big help to me, kiddo. I reckon it was fun living here. Now that we're pals and all, just hoping we meet again. Watch for me out yonder, okay? Aw, goodbye, Rick. Let's go, nutcase. I'll give him the pool noodle. Because I don't know what to do with it. Windbreaker, inflatable bird ring. I'm sure he'll find a use for it. No way! You're giving me an inflatable bird ring? Yep. Totally. Thanks. Was just thinking I could use one of these doodads. Really? I can see you redecorating my whole play space around this piece. Please don't. Please don't. I'm sure your new house will look nice. Yes. Oh, Barbara's enjoying the moon tanning. I don't think you can get tan lines like that, Barbara. But good luck. Let's see what the new present is. Oh, bamboo doll? Oh, I already know it. Let's give it a ketchup. I so had a feeling I'd run into you again today. For me? Yep. Totally. Oh, I can't give! Okay. Cropped pants? I don't remember what those look like, so I'll keep those. But I'm sure she could do with the flooring. Oh my gosh! It's some arabesque flooring! You have, like, such good taste, Dapper. Thank you. Oh, hey! I want to say thanks, but, like, with an object? It's a jumper worksuit. Enjoy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, so we've been streaming for about 50 minutes now. Thank you so much for joining me. I don't think we're gonna log off just yet, but just in case the internet goes down, thank y'all so much for watching. I guess we could collect seashells. Something to do. I thought I could give away the recipe, but... guess I can't. I thought there was a villager that would collect recipes. I may be mistaken. I know that other players can use them, and that's always nice. Oh, that's right, I could put it in my, my little visitors booth over here. I have a section where people can just take what they want. Just a few free things that they can use. That I might not that I don't have a use for, but I'm sure someone else does. So if you ever visit this island, whenever I open it back up, you can take good stuff. Like a pair of wardrobe. Cross belt sandals. This thing. Yeah, the headpiece. Bunch of good stuff. Right. And we're back. Sorry about that. We were actually just about to close the stream. But, yeah. Teapot said otherwise. Teapot was like, no. You must say goodnight to me now. So I did. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all had a really nice, relaxed time here in Animal Crossing. I'm not too sure what other game we're gonna play next time. It may not be so chill. I'm considering Kingdom Hearts, but I need to look into what that actually requires. Whether I need to actually mute the music. Because I know back then, at least a year ago, Square Enix had a big thing about music being copyrighted in their games. Which is stupid, because music is part of a game. So if you mute the music, you're kind of muting a good quarter of the game. At least. So it makes the game not that fun when you don't have music. So, I need to see if Square Enix changed their position on that, so that we can actually stream Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, cross my fingers for that. But with that, thank y'all so much for watching me, and I hope y'all had a really good time. For now, I'll go say the usual. Have a good day, good night, good whatever. Make sure you have a good one. Bye-bye. Oh no, hold on. Captain Seb TV, hold up. I'll ask my streamer friend for you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I definitely need to know about that, because Square Enix is very big, and they'll get me in trouble if I do something against their will, against their better wishes. So, I would appreciate it if you do ask your friend. Thank you. By the way, this is my model in motion. I know I showed you concepts. So, we got angry face. And kind of like, face. And I'm probably gonna do more emotions soon. But those are the two I got right now. Because I'm very chill. I don't have that many emotions. But yeah, thank you so much for checking me out, man. Well, coming to my stream. Checking me out's completely different. Sorry. Yeah. So, with that now, we will say... yeah, sorry about that. Have a good day, good night. Oh no, we must raid someone. That is the good thing to do. Let us raid. We must, for the horde, raid someone. Creator dashboard. There we go. Let's see who we can raid. Obst is pretty good. They're doing Animal Crossing now. And Wafer's pretty chill as well. And they're doing Earthbound. And Pikami. She's doing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. That is not chill at all. But it is a game. So, which would you prefer to see? Animal Crossing, Earthbound, or Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? I'll leave the decision up to you. Choose thy fighter. Well, seeing how we're still in the Animal Crossing kick, you might as well go for Animal Crossing, right? So yeah, thank y'all again so much for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a good time with Obst. Bye-bye!